Hello everyone, this is Ashraf from St. College of Engineering. Today I'm doing a video assignment on SCR, which is, the topic is Introduction to Water Conservation. Here we learn the conservation, how we conserve the waters. Conservation is a critical practice that involves using water efficiently to reduce unnecessary water usage. It encompasses efforts to preserve the fresh water source, minimize water waste, and implement the implement sustainable water management strategies by conserving water. Communities can ensure a stable and reliable supply of clean water for future generations. Next objective is understand the current water conservation practice in the surroundings, villages, and on the campus. Raise awareness about the importance of water conservation and implement changes to improve water conservation efforts. Visit village visit. We visited the surrounding villages to understand the current water conservation practices. And then campus visit. We visited different parts of the campus to understand how water conservation is currently being implemented in the campus. We had the pit holes to collect the rainwater, and we had the water conservation techniques by using the technologies of the current day. The case studies, a village case study analyze the effectiveness of the water conservation practices in the surrounding villages. Campus case study. Uh, Analyze the effectiveness of the conservation practices on the campus. Report findings, summarize the findings from the visits and case studies. Recommendations we provide recommendations for improving water conservation efforts. Outcomes improvement practices. We improved water conservation practices in the surrounding villages and on the campus. Increase awareness about the importance of water conservation among students and local communities. Importance of conservations in surrounding villages. So community impact conservation in surrounding villages can have profound impact on the communities, ensuring a sustainable water supply for agriculture, drinking, and sanitation. Environmental benefits. Conserving water in rural area helps to protect local ecosystems, including the rivers, wetlands, and wildlife habitats. Promoting biodiversity and ecological balance. Economic sustainability. Water conservation practices can contribute to economics stability by reducing water-related expenses and ensuring long-term reliable access to water resources. Research and research on present water conservation practices in surrounding villages. So data collection conduct comprehensive research to gather information on exciting water conservation techniques employed in the surrounding villages, analyze and evaluation, assess the effectiveness and sustainability of the current water conservation practices to identify areas for improvements, community engagement, engage with local communities to understand their perspectives and gather insights on traditional water conservation methods. We collected the data about how the village conserve the water and utilize it. And we analyze and evaluated and we uh, contributed it by giving the idea to better the product or better the conservation techniques. And community engagement, we engage all the villagers at one place and we spread the awareness of the water conservation techniques. And we went door to door to convey the water conservation techniques. So documentation of present water conservation practices in surrounding villages. So first, the photography, capturing images of existing water conservation initiatives and infrastructures in the surrounding villages like lakes, ponds, etc., and tanks, which are used to uh, conserve the water. Videography, we created an informative video showcasing the various water conservation methods practiced by the local communities uh, by doing a YouTube video and asking them to see and trying to implement it on their day-to-day work. Field notes, we documented the detailed observation and interviews with the villagers regarding their water conservation practices, etc. in the report. And implementation of water conservation practices in the campus. So infrastructure, install water efficient fixtures and implemented the rainwater in the campus to reduce water consumption. Education incentives launch awareness campaigns and educational programs to promote water conservation habits among students and staffs. Monitoring and evaluation establish mechanisms to monitor water usage and evaluate the effectiveness of the implemented conservation measures. Benefits of implementing water conservation practices in the campus. Resource preservation. So, conserving water leads to the preservation of local water resources and contributes to the sustainability of the campus environment. So, the cost saving. So, cost saving efficient water usage can result in reduced utility costs, enabling financial savings for the institution. Educational values. So implementing water conservation initiatives provide the valuable practical learning experiences for students and fosters a culture of environmental responsibility. The resource preservation, the resources are being preserved, and by this, the cost of the waters are reduced, and we can save a lot of money and manpower by this. Educational values. We implement the educational uh, values which we have learned in this process and use it to um, in the water conservation process. So challenges faced in implementing water conservation practices, behavioral changes, overcoming resistance, and overcoming resistance and behavioral changes in the new water to the fostering new water saving habits among the students and staff. Even the land which has been cultivated, the water conservation techniques have followed. These are being very fertile and have greenery all around. The infrastructure requirements addressing the need for initial investments and infrastructure modifications to support water conservation efforts, and many more. Community participation, fostering widespread support and active involvement from the campus community for water conservation initiative. Strategies for overcoming challenges in implementing water conservation practices, rural awareness, technological integration, community engagement, etc. We documented all the uh, water conservation techniques. So we have learned a lot of things and we created awareness. At the conclusion, we created awareness. It was reflected by the family and their relations, etc. This is being followed by the villagers and the village and the government. Thank you. Have a nice day. Go save the water. Um, Spread the awareness of the water conservation, what you have learned now. Thank you.